ever do Great League? Yeah, I've done Great League, and it is actually what I usually prefer. I just was thinking of sticking to Ultra League tonight, only because like I've streamed Great League before, and like there's a couple Pokemon like that Talonflame and the Umbreon that I really wanted to showcase. They never got around to because when Ultra League was around in GBL before, that was when I was like on that streaming hiatus. So it felt like I never really got to play around with these Pokemon. If I like get if I get bored of Great League on, or if I get bored of Ultra League on stream, I'll probably move to Great League. Otherwise, I'll probably just save Great League for another day, especially because we're gonna like get all these specialized cups in the future revolving around Great League. I just know that there's going to be there's been plenty of opportunities this season to do Great League, and I know that there will be more opportunities to do Great League. Meanwhile, like I feel like once Ultra comes and gone, I'm not sure if we're going to get another chance to do so until like the very end of the season. And this is an unfortunate setup. Maybe I should have gone to Swampert, because now I have to like waste my shields on these hydro cannons, and this team was just not really well prepared for our Swampert leads in general. And I'm just realizing the gravity of my error after the fact when I decided to try to do a whole set with this team. Ah well. Yeah, if it keeps going terribly wrong, then we can improvise, I suppose. And I'm not gonna shield this one. Hate to like waste all my shields when my opponent has none wasted, or I guess I have to one wasted. But still, I'm at a disadvantage. If there's anything you can do to turn it around, I would really prefer to do so. Alright. It probably won't be able to. Ideal situation when you get in a range where I could just use fast food or moves, to finish it off. I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky though. It's just barely at a range where I could pull something like that off. No, I'm actually not even close. I just forgot how low damaging Mud Shock, or whichever mud move my Mud Boy has, really is. So it's Aggron versus the world, shieldless. We're screwed. Let's see how far we can go though. It's gonna be a little bit. I was gonna say it's be a bit of a shame, but depending on what we get, it might not be completely over yet. I think it's gonna depend a lot on what the last Pokemon is and how much this Surf does. Cause I think it is like, yeah. I mean, I was hoping it wouldn't be that much, but I wasn't expecting much less, considering super effective move. Ah, shoot, really. Well, good game. Kind of got screwed over by the league, kind of got screwed over by team comp. I'm willing to try that again, though. Obviously, a better lead for me would have made a battle go by a lot better, but I don't completely blame the lead. Aggron, there is a good reason that I stopped using Aggron in GBL. It is kind of just too gimmicky. Oh, I forgot that you're double weak to fighting as well as double weak to ground. I know. Hindsight, should have either swapped a lot sooner or just let Aggron do fodder. Do I risk them being the one Blaziken that actually has the Stone Edge? Well, they ended up having Brave Bird, which was honestly just as viable to shield. I don't want to waste 2 shields on that, but also... Okay, good. They were just trying to beat that last one out of me. Okay, speaking of bait, let's go for Flame Charge before we're going all out and see what happens. Like, if they don't shield, I at least don't have to worry about wasting defenses. If they do shield, it's just some free attack boost. I'm actually kind of surprised they swapped into the Grand Bull, considering like I resisted Charm. Well, the factor that they're just so convinced in wasting all their shields on this works in my favor. Maybe like I can take it out before wasting the last shield myself. That should be fantastic, because I think I even... Okay. It's a little close, but... Blaziken can get Brave Bird. Oh, shoot. Got a little carried with the all tapping. Didn't mean to use that last shield there. Well, it is a bird. I think Brave Bird is something you can actually learn in the main series games, which would be the answer to why. But I can agree of how shocking that might be. Oh, you know what? Hindsight, it would have been better to let that Venusaur finish taking me out. Oh! Someone got a little carried away. They could have just gone for a frenzy plan and win. And like a normal resistance wouldn't have survived that sludge bomb, but I guess just being super effective. I forgot it was a bird. It just looks like a guy in a chicken costume. Fair assumption. Does kind of have like a wrestler or fighter physiques like in the wrestling leagues and that. I mean, we have wrestling Pokemon, but I think you get what I mean. So, better lead. I mean, Blaziken, honestly, that was still a bad lead. But overall, like, my team was better prepared for that team. So, it'll be interesting to see if that keeps up. If I can... Melmetal lead might be a problem. No, I'm not making the same mistake as before, except the game already registered my swap. Okay, actually, that's fine. I thought I was going to be in a little bit of a trouble, to be perfectly honest, with the whole swapping into Melmetal. Because yes, I'm fire, but I'm also flying, and Melmetals love to spam Rock Slide. So I will take this hard swap. This hard swap's actually a lot better for me than being stuck in that situation I was in. Though the Ancient Power kind of makes it pretty obvious why he swapped into the Giratina, but I'll live with it. I was able to take one Ancient Power because the move is weak as heck, and if I need to shield another one, I will. I gotta use the shield either way at this range just because I'm so weak. But yeah, that Dragon Claw is definitely a thing. Be nice if I could get a Brave Bird off before going down. It's right down to the wire, but nice. Now, will they shield it or will they not? I can play around with this either way, but yes. That was honestly the best case scenario for me. And now Aggron can go in here and do his thing. That's the other thing. That's the other reason I used to use Aggron in the really old days of Go Battle League. It walls Togekiss so well, and you can just smack down, hit it. You sort of gotta be worried about the... What fire move? Flamethrower? Yeah. But not really, because it's only... The good thing about Aggron's typing is that it makes it only neutral to Flamethrower instead... I should have saw that coming. Oh well. But yeah, Aggron's only neutral to the Flamethrower. So I find myself, like, having Aggron be a solid counter to the Togekisses that hang around in this league as well. Now, do I expect a double superpower? You know, I'm not going to risk it. There. It just left itself real vulnerable to me. I'm tempted to actually... This is going to be a mistake, but with 2 defense drops, I'm tempted to go for a Hydro Cannon instead of the Earthquake. if only to see just, yeah, like, I saved myself so much energy from that play. And I can get, like, a hydro cannon off here, get into, like, a little bit less of a possibly die from flamethrower range. Honestly, not even necessary. Kind of a little overkill here. And if it's anything to look forward to aspiring PvPers, yeah, my other two Pokemon have good PvP IVs, but this Aggron has terrible PvP IVs. I only started using it way back in the day because, like, I was just trying to be a funny person. I taught a second move because it only costs 25 candy and the minimum amount of Stardust, and I thought it'd be funny and just double move it and use it in some gyms. Not for raiding, I'm not that mean, but just use it for, like, taking down gyms and that. And then, like, I can't remember why, besides just on a whim, but I decided to bring into a GBL team, and I was pleasantly surprised of just how well Aggron did. In fact, I know I made videos, really old videos, specifically of this Aggron in GBL Ultra League. Unfortunately, I can't think of a good way to look them up because I was a fool. I probably didn't tag them Aggron. So finding it on YouTube would be a mess unless you, like, look at, like, really old seasons. Like, it's probably some season between 3 and 7. I'm kind of thinking either 5 or 6. And actually, thinking even more about it, I think I might have actually uploaded a throwback. Like, there was, like, some really old GBL videos that I never got around to uploading, and I think I have one scheduled to upload recently. It might be one of the ones with Aggron, to be perfectly honest. If it's not on YouTube, it could probably be on the GBL streams as well. Also, I just realized this is Origin Form Giratina and not Ultra Form, which is actually a real surprise to find in Ultra League. Usually people save their Origin Form Giratinas for Master League. And I mean, there's usually a good reason you stick to the Ultra League, just because it's so much significantly better with the CP cap. But it's kind of just there. Best of luck with your GBL sets, Lava. By the way. Alright. So back to Swampert. Man, this guy just really wants to force me to be in a scenario where it's my Aggron versus their Swampert. To be fair, it's a guaranteed loss for me if I end up in that scenario. So I don't exactly... It's not that I blame them for that situation. It just feels a little fun. It feels funny for me for some reason, even though I know exactly why they want to do it. I can't help but get a little chuckle just how quickly they are to get away from my Aggron. Or get away from my Talonflame, I guess would be a better way to phrase that. Okay, I got the last shield, but unfortunately, no. Yeah. Whew. I'm gonna regret this. Or not. Let me see. I'm really pushing my luck. But if I can, like, get into... My only hope of winning is to get into the Swampert with enough energy to, like, spam my charge moves as soon as it comes out. Because otherwise, even, like, Mud Shot would spam me down. And it's good that I saved the shield, but it's not going to be enough. Heavy Slam's definitely not going to take it out at this range. So, good game. I would love to see just how close I get. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that opportunity. Now, how many more we gotta do? We're already down to the last one. It's going to be a little bit more successful, but honestly, despite, like, all the fun I've been having with Aggron and the good you might have seen out of it, I perfectly acknowledge that Aggron's not a... let's just call them tiers. Aggron's not a high tier Pokemon for GBL Ultra League. It's just got some fun niches. So if you come across a team where Aggron can do well, it does really well. But there's so many other situations where it's just fairly mediocre. Yeah, like I already feel like I already want to say GG because I know that the only reason they didn't swap is because they have a Leaf Blade. I wanted a shield, but it felt too early to shield. Didn't want it to go to waste. Yeah, like your team could use improvement when you feel like you've already lost when the first Pokemon comes out. Some other players would say like that's the biggest flaw of GBL. But I don't know, like I feel like when I'm using more meta relevant Pokemon, I do have better opportunities to like have the team shine. Yeah. I'm kind of in a situation where I might as well shield because why not? But especially with that Surf Fetch, which was the whole reason I swapped away in the first place. There's no way I'm gonna get for the rest of this team. It would be nice to see just how far I can get. But I think I already know the answer. The answer is probably gonna be as soon as Surf Fetch comes back on the field, I get walled. Like that fighting type Gyarados, I get a feeling it's not a Gyarados. I think it's our old friend coming back to say hello again. It's a good game though. I did my best. And I'm sure they did as well. No Pokemon prize from that set, unfortunately. But I guess like with the team I was playing, I'm not too surprised that ended up being the case.